Okay, in today's video is my intention to try and teach you how to overstuff your animal sheds. Okay, this is my third or fourth attempt at making the video, but it's gonna be lengthy and I cannot make it any shorter, no matter how I try. Now, as you can see, we have the rabbit hutch, the pigsty, the chicken coop, the dairy shed, the wool shed, and I purchased a stable just in case other people have stables or they want to purchase a stable. I don't own that many stables because horsehair is not a high demand product, to make things with. So I only have a few, but for this demonstration I bought one against my better judgment, but I did. Now this is a new farm for me, so all of these are empty, okay? If you are an advanced player, they may already be all maxed out, which is 250 animals of each animal in the shed. So the rabbit hutch would be the white rabbits, the pigsties would be the pigs, the chicken coop has, why does that have 250 goose already in it? Anyway, dairy shed, wool shed, and stables have 2 horses. The wool shed, I think, has the llama and the sheep, and the dairy shed has the goat and cow. Now, there are 2 items that are specifically nice to have and use for this project of overstuffing your animal sheds. If you're just beginning, I'll go down to my toolbox and show you this one. It says add animals to buildings in bulk. That is if you are having to buy them from scratch, or if you don't have 250 just yet, however many you have to buy. It's nice, and I'll show you later. You just click it once and it adds all the animals to the building at one time, so you don't have to individually click each 250 animal to add it to the building. So that is a good tool to have for this project. Also, I'm going to come up here. There's a site called www.freefarmtowngiftshop.com. I'm going to open that in a new link. Now, this is really cool. I'm already a member. I bought the membership for $25 or $24.99 or whatever it was because I just wanted the easy way out. And it comes with the bonus collector, auto gifter, auto clicker, and a few other things I never use. So, but you can get all kinds of free stuff. Fuel, animals, baits, decor, flowers, trees, products, harvests, just random things, hen eggs, tomatoes, chicken, flour, things of that nature for free. Let me go ahead and sign in, and we'll go to animals. So here they are. This is what you can get for free. You can get the cows, the horses, the goose, hen, turkey, pig. This makes it easier because then you don't have to wait for your friends to send you 250 cow or 250 goose. You just click it and get them automatically. Now, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you probably the cow and the goat later on. To fill up my things, I'll show you later on. Okay, but again, it's www.freefarmtowngiftshop.com. That's a good tool to have. You can buy the membership or not. I don't know how to tell you how to work it if you don't buy the membership, because I don't know what those pages look like. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. You'll just have to figure it out on your own if you don't buy the membership. Okay, so back to Farmtown. Okay, so in essence, all my buildings should be empty to begin with, if you're just beginning to do this. Or, if you're an advanced player, they should all be maxed out at 250 animals each. Okay? So, let's see what my zero in my rabbit hutch. I must have stored some pigs in there. I already got 250 pig. I have 250 geese. Empty dairy shed, that's what I'll show you. Empty wool shed. And empty stables. Okay, so some of them are 250. But at the end of this process, you'll have 1,500 of each animal. So when we talk about the stables and the supers sheds and whatnot, I have super sheds on other farms, and when I maxed them out, I still only got 1,500. So it doesn't matter if it's the regular or the super, the max amount of animals you're going to get is 1,500, which at the end of the day means your production is phenomenal. I get like 686,000 animal products when I harvest. So, yeah, it's quite a bit. It's substantial. It's enough to try and do a video for y'all. I was impressed. A lady took her time and taught me over the phone. It took us 20-30 minutes. This video is going to be about 20 or 30 minutes. I'm sorry, can't do it any shorter. Excuse me. Okay. So, the tools again would be the add animals to buildings in bulk and this farmtowngiftshop.com, free farmtowngiftshop.com. Okay? Whether or not you become a member is up to you. It's worth it to me. Just one click and I get everything I need. Currently, I have 500 pig and 6 geese in my gift box. I gotta get rid of these pigs and geese. I wish I didn't have them in there. I don't know how to get rid of them because I already have 250 in there and 250 of geese in there. So these are just a waste. No, I do not. I wish I could delete them. Excuse me. Okay. So basically what you want to do is have 250 rabbit, 250 pigs. I think there's 5 animals in here. Other than geese. Let's see. Yeah, you get the geese, the hen, the turkey. You don't need the rooster. Geese, hen, turkey, peacock. What can you buy? Peacock and something else. Ostrich. There you go. So you need 250 peacock, 250 ostrich. Excuse me. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on filling all these up. Okay? So let's go and get some rabbits. We need 250 of them. There they are. I'm going to buy one. And then I'm going to go back and buy multiples. And I just click until I get 250 of them. I just do it as fast as I possibly can. Just put them on there. Because I have that tool, which makes it easier. So I don't care about organization or lining them up or any of that business. Because I have that special tool. And all I got to do is click on one. And they all go in. So I'm just randomly putting them on here as quickly as possible. Let's see how many I got. So I go get my tool, I got 106 so far. Alright. So I need another 150 or so. So just click with it. But it does go much faster when you have that tool. Otherwise, you'd have to click each individual rabbit and move it to the shed individually. That would take forever. So that tool comes in really handy. I really don't want to go over. So let's see what I got now. I gotta be close. 191? No, I still need 60. Okay. Whatever. I just do till it looks like 60. I'll get close eventually. So it's a little time consuming, and I'm not going to do every single animal. I'm just doing the white rabbit for now to show you. And then I'm going to do one from the gift shop to show you how that works. Okay. But this little tool, as you can see, comes right in handy for doing this. Oh! Why did it miss those? Oh, I must have 250 in there. Oh, yay, 250. So what am I going to do with these guys? Let them roam? I guess I'll just let them roam. But I think you can add to storage. Yeah. So another tool would be add item to storage in bulk, which I have. And that is send them all to. I gotta refresh because that's not going away. So the happy cooking, which is what I call it when you buy multiples, works good. And the tool here, add animals to building in bulk, add item to storage in bulk. That's if you buy too many. I like both of these, especially when you're redecorating. You can add your fences all at one time, or your flowers, or whatever to storage. And this one puts your animals into the building itself, which is nice. So the leftovers, you can use that and put them in storage. If I go to my storage items, animals, you see I have a lot of cows, goats, hens, horses already because of my trains and boats and stuff, you know. So they just collect in here. I have nowhere to put them. And I don't want to clog up my farms with these animals just yet, I don't think. So that's just to show you. Oh, where's my new farm? There we go. I'm going to go ahead and make this my default farm, so it's always the farm we come back to. Alright. So now I have 250 white rabbit. I have 250 pig. What do I have in my chicken coop? I have 250 goose. But we need other things in the chicken coop, right? So that's where the farm town thing comes in. We need hens and turkeys. So I'll do the hen just to show you. You click on the hen. Now, it says there's 15,602 links, but we only need 250. But it's going to give it to us in thousands. I don't know why. 500 times 2 is 1,000. 250 times 4 is 1,000. So, and because I bought the thing, I only had to click here. Now, if you don't buy the membership, I don't know how it works. I don't know what the page looks like if you didn't buy the membership. So you kind of got to figure that out on your own. I think you have to do it page by page or link by link. I'm not really sure. But here, I just click here. And that's why I bought it, because it's super easy, just one click. Okay, it's gonna give me 1,000 hen. Not really, because my gift box already has 500 pigs in it, so it'll probably give me close to 500 hen. Here we go. I'm gonna click here, and this other box opens up. Now, the important thing to remember here is don't leave this box while it's collecting. See how it says please wait? If you leave this box, say, and you want to click on other tabs up here to do other things while it's collecting, it's not going to work. It's going to be a waste of your time. So don't do that. Just stay in this box. It'll probably take a minute or so. This process of collecting is faster than waiting for your friends to send you, but it is a little time consuming. Like, I do my bait, my freshwater bait, my saltwater bait on here, but I only do 10 pages at a time each, and like to do 10 pages it takes me an hour. So it'll take me an hour to do my freshwater bait, it takes me about an hour to do my saltwater bait, but that's 10 pages each, and it's quite a substantial amount of bait, but it's never enough, you know, so I only do it randomly. But for other things, it's pretty quick. So, oh, another important thing to, oh, there we go. So it's done. All right, and it closes. But if you look down here, it says, please make sure you enter your gift box before moving to the next page. See, there's pages here. So if you need more hens, say you've got 44 farms and you need a lot of hens, well, you're going to go to these next pages and get more hens as you need them. But the first thing you have to do is go back to Farmtown, reload, and a pop-up should show up. Yep, you have too many gifts in your box. Okay. Alright, so it gave me $4.96, which isn't bad. It's the max my box will hold. I wish I didn't have those pigs in there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to store 250 animals were stored, okay? So if we come over here to our chicken coop, we'll see we've got 250 goose, 250 hen. And then we go back to the Farmtown gifter, go back to animals, and we need turkey. I'll do it one more time just to show you. So because I bought the membership, I'm a turbo gifter, I click here, and it's going to load my turkeys. I don't know how many I'm going to get, because my gift box is pretty full right now of animals I don't need or want. I'm gonna have to put them on my farm and delete them or sell them. I wish they had a tool that says sell item in bulk. Maybe they do. Maybe I have that. I have to check it out when we go back to the farm. But again, when you're collecting, do not leave this area, because it will not work. But I thought it was important to show you this and how it works, because some people complain a lot that it doesn't work, and I think that's because they don't know how to use it correctly. And again, I apologize for not knowing what the pages look like. If you're not a member, I can't show you that because I already bought the membership, so it doesn't show me what it looks like regularly. But it was pretty quick. So when it closes, I go back to my Farmtown and I reload. And then that message will show up, hopefully. Yep. And it gave me 248, so I only need 2 more turkeys. So I'm gonna put those in there. I go back. I'll go to the next page. And I'll click here. And hopefully it'll give me 2 more turkeys. And you don't want to leave this little square area. Just remember that. But this site's pretty cool because you can get fuel. Like I said, I get my bait a lot here. And trees. Like if you want to do mulberry farm, like you can get lots of mulberry trees. Or if you want to do, you know, a specific gifting farm. I mean a specific gifting tree, you know, that has to be gifted. They also have different decorations. It's kind of cool. I think it's worth it. $25 for the year. I don't think that's that bad. Divided out, it's like $2 a month or something. I think it's kind of worth it. Especially if you're just doing this for the first time, you know, and you got 44 farms to fill up. This would be an excellent source for you to have. When it's working. I just keep saying that. People complain that it doesn't work. Okay, it's done. So remember, when it closes, you go back, you have to reload. Don't forget. And that box will come up. You have too many gifts. It gave me another 248 in the store. Let's see what happens. I go here. Oh, wrong. Dairy Shed. Didn't want to do that. 248. Why is it not giving me 250? Let's see what I got going on. I gotta get rid of these other animals. Daggone it. Alright, let me get rid of the goose. Or the geese. Oops. Let's see if I have sell item in bulk. Really? I don't? What's this? Clear. Oh, there! Sell in bulk. I do. I'm gonna sell those suckers. Good. I'll go back to my thing. 56 I'm gonna use those. I'll just put them out here quickly as possible. I want more. I want my 250 turkeys so I can show you. This is taking too long. But I gotta get rid of them so I can show you guys how it works. By the way, they do have sell item in bulk, which is yay, because I don't need all these hens. Little bastards. Pooping all over my farm. Alright, I'll sell them. Sell in bulk. Click on one. 200. Looks good. Get some money back. Now what do we got? 46. That won't take long. Just get them out of my gift box. Put more animals in there. Is that it? Sell in bulk. Alright. Now I only have 500 pigs. Okay, let's try. Let's see what I got again. I still need 2 turkey. Heck on it. They better give me turkeys now. I go to the next page. I click here. And it's going to collect. And hopefully I can use 2 of them. To max out the 250 turkey we need. Anyway, long story short, excuse me, you do this with all the animals. Each shed must have 250 animals each. Not the ones that cost farm cash. Not the decorated ones. Only the animals that have the green question mark in the right hand corner. I'll show you when we go back to Farmtown. You do not need to purchase decorative animals and or farm cash animals. Okay? Because I was teaching somebody to do this and I forgot to tell them that, and they were spending farm cash on these animals. You don't need to do that. So, okay, so basically again, all your animal sheds should be filled to capacity of 250 of each animal. Oh good, it's done. Not farm cash animals and not decorative animals. Okay? So it's done. We're going back to Farmtown. We're going to reload. And the gifted animals, you need those. The gifted ones. That's why we have... Oh, and that gave us... What? I don't want to use it. I want to store it. There we go. Alright, we did it. Success. So we have 250 turkey, 250 goose, 250 hen. And now I could go buy the ostrich and the peacock. And we'd be all set. Okay, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, because I don't need it and I don't care. And then the dairy shed is the cow and goat. And the wool shed is the llama and the sheep, which you can buy at your store. Llama, okay, you need 250, and sheep, you need 250. Here's what I mean. You don't need the cat, you don't need the chicken, but see the little green question mark? You need those animals, not the farm cash ones, okay? Just the sheep, not the farm cash ones. So be careful when you're buying. Your white rabbit has a green question mark, your sheep has a green question mark, but these are farm cash. You don't need them unless you want them. I mean, you don't need 250, you don't do that. You don't need the rooster or the bunny or the squirrel or the dog or the duck. You do need the llama, there's the green question mark. You don't need the donkey, the bull, the lamb, the calf, the stag. You don't need these. There's no green question mark. Here, peacock and ostrich. You need those. See the green question mark? Those go into your shed. So you need 250 of those and 250 of those. But all the others you don't need. And then when you come to your gifter and you look at your animals, these are the ones that you can get. You can get the Clydesdale, the cow, the goat, the goose, the hen, the horse, the pig, and the turkey. You do not need the bunny, the cat, the dog, or the rooster. Okay? No. Okay, so we'll go back here. Now, let's just say that all of our animal sheds have been maxed out with the animals, 250 each. Okay? I'm not going to do it right now because that would take too long. Like, this video isn't already long enough. But, whew. So, we talked about the animals, what kinds. We talked about that we need 250 of each animal in each shed. The chicken coop has 5, the dairy shed has 2, the wool shed has 2, and the horse stables have 2 animals. So, we've maxed them all out, 250 each, right? Now, here's what we're going to do. Go into each one and move them to storage so that they're empty again. Move to storage. Now you're going to have 2 more. You're going to have ostriches and what the heck else was the other one? Peacock. You're going to have 2 more here. Just say. You move them all to storage so that it's empty again. Okay? And in your dairy, you'll have the cow and the goat. You'll move them to storage as well. And the wool shed, you'll have the llama and the sheep. You'll move them to storage as well. You'll 250 each. And the stables, you'll do the same thing. Now the horse and the Clydesdale, 250 each, and you'll move them to storage as well, so that all of your animal buildings are now empty. Okay? And we've already made this our default farm. Good? Okay. At this point, we're going to go offline. Okay? And we're going to close all tabs up here. We're going to close them all up. Okay? Now, when we max these animal sheds out, what's going to happen is your 250 animals is going to turn into 1,500, okay? Which means a substantial increase in your production. When you go to harvest, oh my goodness, you are going to be amazed. Okay, so we made it our default farm. We moved all our animals into storage, so all these are empty. And we went offline. Now you're going to open 5 tabs, okay? Right click on play, open a new link. That's 1 tab. And you're going to take it offline. Yes, we know. Go offline, okay? So it's red up here. Right click on play, open link a new tab. This is your second tab. And you're going to do this 5 times so that you have a total of 6 tabs opened up here. Alright? That's the gist of it. Here it is. Yes, we know. We're going to go offline. Yes. Right click, open link a new tab. This is your 3rd one. And we know. And we're going to go offline. Right click, open link a new tab. This is your 4th one. Yes, we know. And we're going to go offline. And your last one. Right click, open a new tab. And that is your 5th one. The 5th and final tab. Yes, we know. Offline. Okay, so now we come back to our very first tab. Excuse me. Now, essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to put all the animals back in all the sheds. So you go to storage, items, animals, and the first one is rabbits. We're going to move them. It's only going to move 250, which is fine. Okay? Even though I have 18 left over, I don't care. It's just going to move 250 because that's all that building is going to hold. Then we do our pigs. Then we do our hens. See, it's only going to move 250. Then we do our turkeys. It's only going to move 250. Then we do our geese. 250. And so on and so forth. Okay, if I had peacocks and ostriches, I would put them in there too, but for demonstration purposes, I don't care. And the dairy shed, I think I had some dairy animals. Let me see. I have cow, so we'll move those. I have goats, we'll move those. Let's see what we got now. Yeah, 250, 250, perfect. Wool shed, do I have any of those? I don't know. I don't know if I have any wool animals. No. So if you do, the llama and the sheep, just put them back in there. 250 each. And the horses. Do I have horses? I do. So I'm going to 250 horses. Do I have Clydesdales? No. Okay. So now all your sheds should be full again, 250 of each animal. Okay? So that is your first tab. Then you move to the second tab, you do the same thing. Okay? Storage, items, animals, and you move them all back. The rabbit, the pig, the hen, goose, the horse, the turkey, and whatever else you got. Goat, cow, llamas, sheep, etc. Just move them all back in there. Close that out. Go to the next tab. Do the same thing. Storage, items, animals. Move them all back in. Whatever you got, move them back in. Remember, it's only going to move 250 at a time. I'm only moving what I have for demonstration purposes, but you should have all the animals if you only want to do this one time. So you did that, move to the next tab, do the same thing. Items, animals, move them all back in. Close that out, go to the next tab, do the same thing, move them all back in. Okay, whatever, be quiet. Close that out and go to your last tab. Do the same thing. Move them all back in. Items, animals. close that out. Okay. Now, hopefully, if we've done this correctly, when I go back and show you, we'll have 1,500 of each animal. So, stay on this tab, this last tab of yours, and close all the previous tabs. Okay? Go back online, reload. Like I said, fingers crossed, we'll have 1,500 of each in our animal sheds. Yes, we know. Now let's check it out. Remember, we had 250 to begin with, and now we have 1,500. We had 250 pig to begin with, and now we have 1,500. We had 250 of these animals, and now we have 1,500 of each. We had 250 of the cows, 250 of the goats, now we have 1,500. I didn't do the llamas and the whatever. I'll do it later. I just did the horses. I'll do the Clydesdales later. You can do it later, but it's just simpler. It's easier. It makes more sense to do all of them at one time, because then you don't have to go back and open the 6 tabs again, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I hope that was understandable and easy for you to learn how to overstuff your animal sheds. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I can do it over the phone with you if that's easier. Again, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes though. It's time consuming. But basically, to recap, you have all your animal sheds, they're all empty. You fill all your animal sheds up to 250 of each animal. Your giftable animals and the animals that you can buy. Remember, don't buy the ones with farm cash. Just buy the ones with the green question mark. Okay? The white rabbit, the sheep, the ostrich, the peacock. You don't need any of the other random weird things. And then your Farmtown, free Farmtown gift shop, you get your other ones there. The giftable ones, like your cow, your Clydesdale, your goat, your goose, your hen, your turkey, your pig, and your horse. You can get them all. Look at that. That's worth $25 to me, especially if you're going to do all your farms. That's a lot of animals. So, and like I said, I'm going to log out. Like I said, some people complain that the site doesn't work. I'm not sure if they're using it correctly. And sorry, I can't tell you what the free version looks like. But for $2 a month, it's worth it. Buy it. Support your local small, small business people. It's a good idea anyway. It may work, it may not work, but it works more often than not for me. Okay, so we fill them all, 250 each of all the animals that we have, and then we go and we empty them all into storage so that they're back to 0. We make it our default farm. We go offline and we start opening tabs, 5 of them. So you have a total of 6 tabs going across. Then you go back into storage and you put all your animals back in each tab. And when you're done, you stay on the last tab. You close all the previous tabs. You go back online. You reload, and you should have all your animals, 1,500 each. That's why I say Whether you get the super stables or not is up to you. It's just on how soon you can harvest them. So if you have the farm cash, be my guest. But the max is 1,500 regardless, because I have super stables and I have super sheds, and I still max at only 1,500. Okay? So I hope that's helpful to you. Sorry it took so long, but it's time consuming. And good luck to you, and happy farming, and have a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.